AGL Super EZA Rose is a much needed character for this Super Bosses team. Man, this team is so trash, except for like the new characters that we are getting right now. But anyways, there's gonna be the Rose showcase. Let's get him in here real quick. We're gonna be running Super Bosses. You can see the whole team. He's gonna be having some Jiren support along the way. We're gonna run him here. He's getting hit. Well, we can try him in slot 1. He's going to be very good. So he has 300k HP. As you can see, he's Rainbow. I have him with 20 additional 16 dodge. He does get 25% damage reduction per hit. So if possible, I would like to get a higher defense equip on him, but I just don't have any better ones right now for him. So that's what we're going with. Again, Link level 10. We could put him in slot 1 just to see how he does. Again, this isn't the hardest hitting bot, and this isn't his best position to be in, but we'll do him here. Also, this int, I wish this guy was not temporary, man. He is so good. So, of course, he gets his attack built up. He's at 10 mil. That's nothing crazy yet because, again, his attack is getting built up. We can talk about his kit right now while we watch him go to work. One thing I would like to mention is I wish instead of the damage reduction, or not damage reduction, the crit that he gives 2-turn 40% attack and defense support just like Vegito Blue. And also Vegito Blue is an orb changer when that team doesn't need an orb changer, whereas this team needs an orb changer. So if I could, I would switch that. I would give this Rose the orb changing, and I would give this Rose the 2-turn support instead of the Vegito having both of those things. I think both of those deserve to be on the Rose more, just because this team just needs both of those things a lot more. The Rainbow Orb changing is so you can run LR Broly, Tree Lion, Limo, because again, there's not a lot of super bosses options, and none of these guys orb change, and you really don't want to run them without an orb changer. So that's my opinion on that. So as we go into this next rotation, we will go over his kit. Oh, yep. I mean, as you see, we kind of just have to run Cell Max here. I mean, there's just not a lot of super bosses options that are good enough. I don't want to run physical Rose. That's just not fun, in my opinion, to run him on this team. He does not work well enough to warrant me wanting to run him here. I do need 18 key. Oh, okay, so we can't get 18 key. So, AGL Rose. So, he gets 50% defense on super. He gets basic effects are 200% attack and defense, 20% damage reduction, all allies 3 key, 30% attack and defense, additional super attack guaranteed. When receiving an attack, he gets 200% defense. So his defense is always going to be higher than it shows on the stats. And then he gets an additional 100% defense if HP is 70% or less. 60% attack up to 300 for every attack received. Chance to perform a crit 10 up to 50%. And that's every attack received still, and then 25% damage reduction within the turn up to 50. Again, I think that should also just not be within turn, that should just be kept, so he just always has that after he gets hit twice. I would even change it to getting hit 5 times to build up his damage reduction to 50, but it's permanent, I think would be better. When all allies attacking in the same turn are extreme, or there's another future Saga ally in the same turn, he guards, which is really good. Super class allies get 20% crit chance, and then extreme class allies get 20% crit chance for 2 turns. Again, if we switch that with Vegito, and he instead has 40% attack and defense for 2 turns, and extreme class or super class get it for 1 turn, and then he also gets Rainbow Orb changing, I think that would be better for, I'm going to say better for the game and better for him personally, because again, it's just super bosses needs both of those things more than whatever team the VB is on. They don't need that. Give the VB the crit chance as well, because again, that's just better for his kit. He also doesn't need Rainbow Orb changing because that team is both has good Rainbow Orb changers and doesn't even need them really because they link very well. Super Bosses has a few characters that need a bunch of orbs, so him just being the orb changer would be better. But again, he's still very good. Regardless, I think Vegito's a little bit better, but he's still very good. He has Super Saiyan, Fear and Faith, Nightmare, Prepare for Battle, Dismal Feature, Big Bad Boss, Fierce Battle. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, drop a sub to the channel if you're new. Thanks for watching. I think we will do Rose physical Rose, because, I mean, what other super boss options do we have? We might as well try him out on this Rose team. He's also going to link very well with the LR, of course. Let's see how much... Obviously, Rose's not doing that much right now, but he needs to build up his defense. Or no, he needs to build up his attack from getting hit. Also crit chance. And we just have Jiren because eventually he's pretty untouchable post-super. He's even pretty good pre-super. And then he will also be, have a crazy amount of support. Okay. Again, we're doing that for the 15% attack and defense support, along with the extra 10% defensive support. And yeah, in Rose just heals so much because of his crazy defensive stats. And yeah, this is going to be very good. I mean, this team is very strong. Again, they need to get Tag, Join Forces, Goku Black, and Zamasu need to Super EZA. 100%. They have to. Because the Int Rose is not permanent, he's temporary. If he was permanently like this, it would be fine, but since he's temporary, they need the Tech Goku Black and Zamasu to EZA 100%. We're also going to pop this one. Again, this is just going to fully get the support for Rose, who's at 468. He's also gotten hit 4 times, so he needs to get hit one more time to get fully built up, which he will with that AoE, and we'll see his fully built up attack. Unfortunately, that Zamasu and Goku in the back is going to get hit, but it is what it is. We'll get this Rose turn anyways. Okay, so now Rose has 30% attack and defense plus 20% defense, so 30% attack, 50% defense from the active, so he's at 500k. Again, he has 20% damage reduction, and then every time he gets hit, he builds up he gets 25% more, up to 50 within the turn. Again, wish it wasn't just within the turn, but it's fine, I guess, for now. Might be detrimental in the future, but fine for now. Let's see how he does here. Obviously, this Rose is going to be very good. 54 mil. Again, that's double support. We're going to have that support for 4 turns. 3 turns for the other one, 4 turns for this one now. So hopefully they do pretty good. Rose's going to be fully built up. Let's see how he does here. Dude, I really want to get a second dupe for my Rose. This team just needs it. I want to have his hidden potential up as high as it can be. I mean, I'm not going to rainbow him, but I would like his hidden potential to be up there. That guy takes double digits on the AoE. And then AGL Rose shouldn't get anything here, so yep, so he's fully built up. Also, these AoEs are nice because they do mean that his damage reduction is going to be all the way there. I wish that was a super on AGL Rose, because this is going to be nothing to Goku Black, especially post-super with all the support. Not going to mean it. 40 mil. That's pretty good. Nowhere near. He's not going to be putting out anywhere near Vegito's APT, but 40 mil is pretty good. Like, that's very acceptable for a 30% attack and defense support who's going to be pretty tanky most of the time, as long as he's not getting... remember, he is also giving the rotation 20% crit support as well. So most of these guys are going to be critting. especially Goku Black and Zamasu, who are gonna have, I think they have like 50% or something like that. So they're gonna be 70% chance to crit. The Rose is also at a 70% chance to crit when he's fully built up, which is really nice. And we're gonna pop Jiren's thing here, which is gonna give us 70% support if I remember correctly. So we might as well throw that out here. I would like to get one more turn because nah, because I don't know if they're gonna even be fully supported still. So Jiren here is literally just here to get the support. So okay, I just need to be in second or third turn. We want to get him some orbs if possible, which looks like it's gonna be quite easy to get him as many orbs as he needs. I shouldn't have did that. I actually messed up my key. Does he already have damage reduction? He has 50%. Yeah, he's gonna be at like 99% damage reduction or 94. He'll be fine. Rose here is gonna do his thing, and Rose also doesn't take damage because his defense is so high pre-super now because of the buffs. Which again, I wish they stayed, man. Tech, Goku Black and Zamasu. I'm gonna say it over and over and over. They need to super EZA this celebration. Into Fuse is pretty much guaranteed to lock into EZA, but Tech, Goku Black and Zamasu need to so bad. This team needs it. Jiren's gonna be double digits, and that guy would have been double digits as well. Jiren can't take damage. Rose post super is not gonna take any damage whatsoever, or he'll just dodge it. Shout out to him, man. This unit's so fun. 75 million. This is guaranteed crit, by the way. He's also gonna have a guaranteed additional super. The int Rose is crazy, so I wish he stayed. I also gave mine 22 additional now instead of crit. I switched all the crit off for the additional, so he's gonna be throwing out a ton of damage. That is just a ton of damage. I think that it is 4 turns support, so I do actually think Rose is going to still be supported here. I would have liked to see how much damage he's gonna take here, but I actually am forced to throw this Cell Max out. I have to, because otherwise he'll instantly, he has a million defense. He'll lose me the fight, and I don't want to lose the fight. So let's throw this out here. Might as well get this. Hey, you can make him work. You can make him work. He's usable now. Again, I'm pretty sure yeah, he still looks like he's getting the support from that other Rose on the other rotation. I think this is the last turn of that. Okay, that didn't fall the way I wanted it to either, but it should be over here. So Rose's fully built up at this point. So he's not getting anything from these attacks. He is fully built up. 60 million on this guy. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. He's going to have the 20% support, so he's probably going to crit. I actually do not want you to... I don't want you to triple super here, because I think you'd finish... No, he wouldn't. Even if he triple super here, he wouldn't finish him. AGL Rose gets the final blow. I would like to see that. Again, he's taken nothing but double digits here so far. I think he can take a lot of damage on those first... Especially if that first hits a super. Yeah, 43. Yeah, that 70% support put him up 3 mil. That's pretty good. Pretty good showing. He's a very good EZA. This team definitely needed it. Again, if he was a Rainbow Orb Changer plus 40% attack and defense support for 2 turns, like you just switched that for VB, gave VB the crit support, gave Rose that 40% 2-turn support, it would be even better for this team. But overall, this is a very weird team once you get past the first 4 like Goku Black / Rose units. But it works. It does what it's supposed to do. Thank you for watching. Again, if you enjoyed, please leave a like, drop a sub, and I'm out.